Cue Dave and Ryan in 3, 2, 1.
It's Dave and Ryan's movie review.
It's the mark of the devil.
It's not real. 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 What's not real? Who said that?
This is very real.
Hey, Dave and Ryan down here. We just got done seeing The First Omen. All right, this one's going to set you back about 2 hours. It is definitely rated R, and I would almost call it, there are some scenes in here that maybe push it to a hard R. I don't know how you feel about that.
A hard R?
A hard R.
R.
Yes, definitely. You know what? This movie takes place in 1971. It is a prequel to the original Omen. So if you followed that and if you've watched The Omen, you may want to watch The Omen before you come see this.
Yeah, I've never seen any of the Omen movies, so halfway through this movie, I was like, okay, I kind of get what's going on.
You'll notice that if you've seen the original Omen, you'll notice that it's kind of filmed in the same style. The music, the volume, sheer volume of the music in this is gives you some serious Omen vibes. And what it really revolves around is the fact that the church needs to bring people back to the church. So there's a what do you call it? A section or sanction?
Like a little club inside the church.
Inside the church that thinks, okay, here's what we need to do. We need to find somebody. I would love to sit in the conference room on this spitball meeting. We need to find somebody that is willing to give birth to the Antichrist.
Yeah.
And then he will bring people back to the church. There's civil unrest. People are leaving the church. Does this sound familiar to anyone at all?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. But so they have to go through and find this person, and they want to, I don't know how you put it delicately. The devil needs to have relations with someone.
Yeah, the devil needs a girlfriend.
His own offspring.
Yeah.
So anyway,
a little bit of incest going on in this movie.
But the whole thing about it is there's not really a lot that we can tell you about this movie without giving huge plot points away in it.
Oh, there is one girl that didn't have eyebrows.
Yes, one lady had. You get that.
That's not a spoiler. That's just weird.
You get that.
It's weird.
A couple of people in this that you might recognize. Charles Dance is in this. Bill Nighy is in this. For you Pirates of the Caribbean and Love Actually fans, you'll recognize him right away. But not a lot of people in it that you'll know. As I said, it takes place back in the 70s. But this movie, it's so dark. And I remember when the movie first started, I looked at Ryan, I'm like, is it darker in here than it usually is?
Yeah.
Because it is very dark, the whole movie is. And not just in lights. Wow, there's a lot that goes on in this thing. Leave the kiddos at home.
Yeah, definitely
say.
No.
But if you're thinking of coming and seeing this, either read up or watch the First Omen movie, okay? It'll give you a little bit of a background as to what you're going into. So with all of that, the other thing that I found troubling about this movie for me is it's 2 hours long and it doesn't really get going until about an hour and a half in.
Yeah.
It's slow and it's just setting up a lot of things. So that means that they've got a lot that they've got to get out in that last 30 minutes. So I'm going to have to give this one, I'm going to give it 3 popcorn buckets out of 5. It's a pretty good horror movie. You will see reviews out there of people saying this and that. I didn't think it was as scary as they promote it to be.
No.
But it's a workable horror movie if you're looking for something to go out and be scared. What did you think?
I gave this 2 popcorn buckets, and here's why. The story, as Dave said, was just way too long. They took forever and just stretched out things that just didn't need to, and you're just sitting there like, well, this is going to happen. Oh, well, that's going to happen. That's going to happen. Everything in this movie was predictable. Nothing about it was on the edge of your seat, scary type of situation. It was all, there was a few jump scares, not too many.
No, we kept waiting for them, though.
Yeah, but overall, it was just, the story as a whole was just garbage. I'm sorry. It was horrible. This was a horrible movie. I know it's a prequel, so it's setting up for the next one, and it did a good job of doing that. It's like you take a piece of taffy and you stretch it out, and it's just going and going, and it doesn't need It's just no. This movie is not good.
And like, I think that you kind of hit the nail on the head there. As we said, it takes so long to set up the story.
Yeah.
Then
An hour into this, we're like,
then they have to
what is this movie about?
They have to cram everything into a half hour.
Yeah.
So, once again, though, if you're looking to get scared,
Don't
see it.
Don't see this one.
Go see it. It's scary.
No, it's not.
If you're like Ryan, maybe it's scary bad. I don't know. That's up to you. Before we get out of here, of course, head on over to our YouTube page and head over to our Facebook page. Like, subscribe, leave us some comments. Tell us how we're doing. Tell us what you thought of this one. Did we hit this one, or are we completely off base? Let us know what you think about it. We really appreciate the comments, and it just helps us get better. Really, me mostly. Helps me get better. That's how we'll look at it. All right, so until then, if you don't go see this one, go see a movie.